It's easier said than done. That guy problems with everyone, but it all comes down to.
I snack a lot. I've been making these snacks basically since high school. They are super tasty and smashingly delicious. Wait, that's the same thing, right? But they are perfect for lazy days and cozy nights. All of these creations are healthy, so you can have these for breakfast, dessert, anything really. Let's jump into the video. The exact measurements will be down below as always. This is gonna be a raw chocolate chip raisin cookie. Just so brilliant. I'm starting things off with coconut flash, to be exact. If you saw one of my breakfast videos, you'll know that that's just a plain drinking coconut, using the coconut flash and transforming it into a snack bar. To my blended dates, I added the coconut chunks. You could replace them with plain coconut flakes, coconut chips. Blend that all up with some vanilla, sea salt and cinnamon. Then add a good amount of almond butter. You could go for peanut butter as well, or your favorite nut butter. Just make sure it's all natural and, you know, healthy and stuff. Blend that all again. And then add some protein powder, which you could, of course, substitute with oat flour, plain flour, whole wheat flour, coconut flour, anything really. It's so versatile and anything works. By the end, I just added in a handful of chopped peanuts mixed with raisins and dark chocolate chips.
Well, you need to say yes, because I brought you something.
Wait, who are you? We're not leaving anything behind.
Turn around.
I recommend freezing the beautiful batter for a couple of minutes. Add just a quarter cup of whole grain oats to everything. Rolled oats, you could say. Form these into desired cookie or cookie dough shaped balls. And here we go. That's it. I love having these, especially for breakfast. So good. The second idea is definitely one of my favorites because it contains lots and lots of peanut butter. We're using the same blender because I'm too lazy to wash it. Again, we're starting out with some dates followed by agave. You could use any sweetener of choice. Blend it up and add in more coconut flakes or coconut flash, followed by a pinch of salt and vanilla. Also, just quickly wanted to mention that if you think about it, the raw coconut flesh is going to be a lot more nutrient dense and healthier, instead of just buying dry coconut flakes. But yeah, however you choose to make these, don't forget a good amount of peanut butter. That's the best part. I love peanut butter. We're blending it up again until we have a similar consistency, adding in some more protein powder, which again could be replaced. I just bought a cheap on sale brand at some store. I find it really good when you add like peanuts and macadamia nuts to it. I made these a couple times before. They're my favorite. Okay, all of them are my favorite, to be honest. Super helpful would be to put some foil in a box and then pop the batter on top. That way it's just not gonna stick and be easier to remove from the freezer. The next day I just sliced it into bars. Recommend leaving these in the freezer, keeping them there forever really, but also it won't because they're so delicious. So I'd give them like 3 days to demolish. Also I added some weird chocolate sauce on top, which is also really good by the way. But I'll leave a recipe for a simple chocolate sauce down below. Highly recommend, by the way. Idea number 3 is probably the most creative I've made in a long time. Crucial ingredient for this one would be some chickpeas, which of course can be canned, but I boiled my own because it makes a difference price-wise. It's cheaper. The first step would be to blend up some dried cherries or cranberries and some apple chunks. To that crumbly consistency, I am now adding cashew butter, which again can be replaced with any other nut butter. Blending that up with the chickpeas and some agave. Okay, my agave is gone now. If the consistency is still too dry due to the chickpeas, just add in some more plant milk and blend it again. Next up, there goes some lemon zest and lemon juice for freshness. This gives everything such a nice tart and spicy taste. A fresh taste, I should say. For another super tasty and underrated element, I'm adding some poppy seeds. They're really good. Tastes almost like poppy seed lemon muffins or like the muffin batter. It's a great combo. By the end, I just added in coconut flour and some coconut protein, all vegan. Mixing that up. And for another color enhancing element, I added some purple berry powder, which was on sale a couple weeks ago. And since that was kind of lying around there in my pantry, I mixed that in as well. I mean, look at the color. It just turned out so nice. And it had that lemony poppy seed berry flavor. It was just like a cake. Heaven. I'm speechless. Also, those were some more goji berries from Thailand, emphasizing that they are like 5 times cheaper over there. So I just had to buy a kilogram. Very much optional, but recommended would also be to add some more cashews or nuts of your choice. And that's it. Right now I'm feeling like I'm attending a Lunchbox 2020 back to school challenge right there on my channel. Yes, I'm back to school. I'm presenting you the bliss balls in a box which you can take to school with you, or just have them at home with some Netflix. I don't mind. This last and final idea is gonna blow your mind because it tastes exactly like Nutella. So that's also gonna be high in protein because we're using kidney beans. Continue by adding a tablespoon of oats and some sweetener of choice. I use date syrup. Then also some vanilla, and essential ingredient would be hazelnut butter. You know, for the Nutella flavor. Awesome stuff. Underrated nut butter, I think. If the consistency again is too crumbly, blend it up with some more plant milk. Another item from my pantry were these hazelnut flavor drops. I'm adding these in as well. Also that's some more date syrup. Nutella also has this chocolate element, so I'm adding the cacao powder. Taste testing it, being in heaven for a couple of seconds there. I'm back with more chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips. Adding these. Now that's just an empty version of an healthy Nutella jar, which still had Nutella residue in there. So I thought, why not adding the Nutella batter into the almost empty Nutella jar? That's what I did. Loved it. Highly recommend eating this, all of them. I enjoyed having these from the fridge or freezer, chilled with some fruit on the side. That's really good. And this super nutty Nutella thingy concludes my healthy, raw, no-bake snack ideas. lovely. If you are obsessed with snacks and you would like to have some more of those kinds of ideas, maybe even quicker ones, you should definitely go for those that are currently being displayed right here. That was my last snack video. Lots of cool stuff in there. Super simple and easy as always. Let me know which ideas you would like to see next. And talk to you soon. Bye!
What's love got to do with it?